Unleash the Beast Within, the full, uncensored summary of Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Have you ever felt truly stuck? Trapped by circumstances, by your past, by the relentless whispers of self-doubt telling you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not anything enough? What if I told you that the only prison you're truly in is your own mind? Welcome to the unapologetic, earth-shattering world of David Goggins and his life-altering book, Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds. This isn't just a book, it's a sledgehammer to your excuses, a personal drill sergeant for your soul, and a raw, unflinching look at one man's journey from absolute rock bottom to becoming quite possibly the toughest human alive. If you're ready to peel back the layers of your comfort zone and confront the real you, buckle up. This is where your transformation begins. Part 1. The Unthinkable Past. Why Goggins' Story Matters. To truly grasp the magnitude of Goggins' transformation, we must first understand where he came from. This isn't a story of privilege or natural talent. David Goggins' childhood was a living hell. He endured unimaginable physical and psychological abuse at the hands of his father, lived in abject poverty, and faced relentless racism and prejudice that chipped away at his spirit. He was an overweight, stuttering, terrified kid. By his early 20s, Goggins was nearly 300 pounds, working as a cockroach exterminator, drowning in self-pity and blaming everyone else for his miserable existence. This wasn't just a tough start. It was a start designed to break a person. But instead of breaking, Goggins found a flicker of defiance. He saw a Navy SEAL on TV, heard the voice in his head mock him, "You'll never be that." And in that moment, something snapped. He chose to fight back, not against others, but against the weakness within himself. This seemingly impossible dream sparked a revolution within him, proving that no matter how dark your past, you always have the power to write a new, extraordinary future. Part 2. The Mental Battlefield. Goggins' Unconventional Arsenal for Domination. How did he do it? How did a man facing such overwhelming odds become an elite Navy SEAL, an Army Ranger, an Air Force Tactical Air Control Party member, and one of the world's top ultra-endurance athletes? He did it by declaring war on his own mind, developing a series of brutally effective psychological tools that he shares, raw and unfiltered, in this book. These aren't just concepts. They are battle-tested strategies for conquering your inner demons. 1. The 40% Rule. The Uncomfortable Truth. This is arguably Goggins' most iconic and life-altering revelation. He discovered it during the agonizing crucible of endurance training. When his body screamed, "I'm done! I can't take another step. This is my absolute limit." Goggins realized something profound. He was only 40% of the way there. That's right. When your mind signals absolute exhaustion, when it tells you to quit, you actually have 60% more in your tank, physically and mentally. The remaining 60% is pure mental game. This rule is a direct challenge to your comfort zone, an invitation to push past the first wall of pain, to discover the unbelievable wellspring of untapped potential that lies beyond what your mind perceives as your limit. It's about understanding that discomfort is merely a signal, not a stop sign. 2. The Accountability Mirror. Confronting your demons. Goggins isn't interested in gentle affirmations. He demands brutal self-honesty. He would write his goals, his excuses, his failures, and his raw truths on a mirror. Then, he'd look himself in the eye day after day, holding himself accountable. This isn't about self-pity. It's about stripping away illusions. It's about refusing to lie to yourself, about confronting every weakness, every half-hearted effort, and every promise you've broken to yourself. The accountability mirror forces you to identify the specific steps you need to take, to see your progress, or lack thereof, and to never escape the gaze of your own commitment. It's a relentless demand for personal responsibility. The Cookie Jar. Fueling your inner fire. When facing an insurmountable challenge, where does the strength come from? For Goggins, it comes from his cookie jar. This isn't a literal jar of treats. It's a mental archive, a meticulously stored collection of every single obstacle he's ever overcome, every fear he's conquered, every moment he pushed through excruciating pain. and every time he was told he couldn't do something but did it anyway. When doubt creeps in, he opens that mental cookie jar and pulls out a reminder of his own undeniable resilience. It's a powerful psychological tool, a self-generated proof that you've been through hell and back before, and you always emerged stronger. It's a bank of personal fortitude you can draw on at will. 4. Callous, your mind. Embracing discomfort. Just as intense physical labor builds calluses on your hands, Goggins believes you must intentionally callous your mind. This means actively seeking out discomfort, embracing challenges, and deliberately doing things that push you outside your perceived limits. He'd run for miles with broken feet, study relentlessly when exhausted, or take on tasks he dreaded, not because he enjoyed it, but because he knew it built mental toughness. By consistently exposing yourself to mental and physical strain, you increase your tolerance for suffering, build grit, and fortify your mind against future hardships. It's about making your comfort zone expand until your previous limits seem ridiculously small. 5. Taking souls. Dominating the competition. This concept might sound aggressive, and it is. For Goggins, in competitive environments, it's about outworking and outsuffering your competition to such an extreme degree that you don't just beat them physically, you break their spirit. It's about demonstrating such relentless effort, such an unyielding will, that your opponents lose hope. They realize they simply cannot match your dedication or your pain tolerance, and in their minds, they give up their soul. While intense, for Goggins, it's a testament to the ultimate self-mastery and an absolute commitment to excellence that leaves no room for doubt, either in his own mind or in the minds of others. Part 3. The Enduring Legacy. Why you need this mindset. Goggins' journey is a testament to the human capacity for transformation. He didn't just survive, he transcended. He didn't just push limits, he obliterated them. His life is a living, breathing proof that the stories we tell ourselves, the excuses we cling to, are often the only chains holding us back. Can't Hurt Me is an uncomfortable book. It demands self-reflection. It will challenge your assumptions, make you question your comfort zones, and probably make you feel a little uneasy. But that uneasiness is the friction of growth. It's the signal that you're shedding old skin, breaking old habits, and forging a new, more powerful you. This book isn't about becoming an ultra-marathoner or a Navy SEAL, unless you choose to. It's about taking radical ownership of your life. It's about embracing pain as a teacher, discomfort as a guide, and discipline as your greatest ally. It's about staring down your fears, looking them straight in the eye and saying, "You can't hurt me. I'm just getting started." If you're ready to stop making excuses, if you're ready to unlock the immense power lying dormant within your own mind, and if you're ready to defy every odd stacked against you, then David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me is not just a book to read, it's a manual to live by. It's time to stop coasting and start dominating your own life. Get after it.